Sam Landry's journey into the world of sports is not just about softball, nor is it limited to the success she has achieved on the diamond. It is a story woven from discipline, resilience, heartache, triumph, and the endless pursuit of self-betterment. For athletes, the line between talent and hard work often determines the difference between promise and legacy, and Sam has always lived in that space where both qualities meet. She is someone who exemplifies what happens when natural gifts are sharpened by endless hours of dedication and an unwavering determination to thrive, no matter the circumstances. Born and raised in Louisiana, Sam grew up in an environment where sport was more than a pastime. It was a reflection of community pride, family bonds, and resilience. Softball came into her life not as an expectation, but as an outlet for expression, a way to channel her competitive energy and her deep sense of belonging. The hot Louisiana summers, with fields buzzing with activity and young players carving out their early dreams, shaped her earliest memories of competition. From those first pitches thrown in youth leagues, Sam showed a spark that suggested her journey would be unlike many others. Her natural mechanics, her understanding of the game, and her calmness in pressure situations made her stand out. She wasn't just playing a game, she was mastering an art. The foundation of her growth was laid by her family, who encouraged her to pursue her passion with equal parts joy and seriousness. Support from family is often the backbone of an athlete's journey, and Sam was fortunate to have that kind of encouragement, the kind that pushed her forward when practices were tough or when self-doubt lingered. Her loved ones understood that she wasn't just playing to fill her time, she was building a future, and every pitch was a step closer to who she was meant to become. They stood behind her through long drives to tournaments, the ups and downs of wins and losses, and the emotional roller coaster of being a young athlete trying to balance academics, competition, and personal growth. As she grew older, the transition into more competitive leagues sharpened her edge. By the time she reached high school, Sam was already earning a reputation as one of the toughest pitchers to face. Her style of pitching wasn't just about power, it was about precision. She could mix speeds, locate pitches in ways that frustrated hitters, and adjust mid-game with a maturity that surprised even veteran coaches. That adaptability set her apart because it revealed that she wasn't just an athlete relying on raw ability. She was a student of the game, someone who studied hitters, who thought through strategies, and who understood that pitching was as much about psychology as it was about mechanics. The transition into college softball was the true proving ground. The college level is where athletes discover if they have the stamina, resilience, and competitiveness to match their dreams, and Sam embraced this challenge with everything she had. College ball demanded more than talent. It required leadership, endurance, and the ability to balance the mental toll of facing some of the best hitters in the country. Sam quickly established herself as someone who belonged, someone who could not only compete but also thrive in that environment. Every time she stepped into the circle, she carried not only her own ambitions but the trust of her teammates, the expectations of her coaches, and the pride of those who had supported her journey from the very beginning. What makes Sam's story particularly compelling is not just her skill as a pitcher, but the mentality she brings to the game. The circle can be a lonely place, a space where the pitcher stands isolated, carrying the weight of the team's defense and often the momentum of the game. But Sam never viewed it as a burden, she viewed it as a stage. Her calm demeanor, even in the tensest innings, revealed her deep trust in preparation, and her belief that she could find a way out of any jam. That kind of composure doesn't come easily. It's forged through thousands of repetitions, endless hours of training, and the willingness to fail and learn. Sam embraced failure not as defeat but as a teacher, and that perspective allowed her to grow exponentially as a competitor. Her teammates often talk about how her presence lifted them. Leadership in sports is not always about fiery speeches or big gestures. It is often about consistency, about showing up every day and giving everything you have. Sam embodied that type of leadership. Whether it was staying after practice to fine-tune a pitch, encouraging a teammate going through a slump, or leading by example with her work ethic, she became someone others could rely on. Her influence went beyond the mound. She was a unifier, someone who understood that her role wasn't only about personal accolades but about creating a culture of belief and effort within the team. Softball is a sport defined by details, the inch of movement on a pitch, the split-second reaction at the plate, the mental game of anticipating what comes next. Sam thrived in those details. She approached every outing with the mindset that she had to control what she could. Her effort, her focus, her preparation. Even when the outcomes weren't perfect, she left everything on the field. That type of mindset reflects a maturity and wisdom far beyond her years, and it is why she continues to be regarded as a pitcher with not only the talent to win games but the character to inspire others. The road hasn't always been easy. Like every athlete striving for greatness, Sam has faced adversity, moments of doubt, tough losses, injuries, and the pressures of balancing expectations. Yet what stands out about her journey is how she has responded to those challenges. Each setback became a lesson, each obstacle an opportunity to grow. Instead of shrinking under the weight of difficulty, she leaned into it, showing resilience that has become one of her defining traits. That resilience isn't just about softball, it's a lesson in life. Her story reminds us that success is never a straight line but a winding road filled with twists that test our character. Sam's influence extends beyond the diamond. To young athletes who look up to her, she represents possibility. They see someone who started just like them, with a dream, a ball, and a willingness to work, and turned it into something remarkable. She is a living example of the idea that greatness is accessible to those who refuse to quit, who embrace the grind, and who find joy even in the hard days. That influence is powerful because it transcends sport. She has become a role model not only for her skills but for the way she carries herself, with humility, grace, and the constant pursuit of excellence. The story of Sam Landry is still being written, and that is what makes it so inspiring. She has already built a foundation of success and influence, but her journey is far from complete. Every season brings new challenges, new opportunities, and new ways for her to leave her mark. Whether in the heat of competition or in the quiet hours of preparation, she continues to build a legacy defined not only by wins and statistics but by the intangible qualities of leadership, resilience, and heart. Looking ahead, it is clear that Sam Landry will continue to impact softball in profound ways. Her career serves as a reminder that true greatness is not measured only in awards or championships, but in the lives you touch, the inspiration you provide, and the way you represent the values of hard work and perseverance. As long as she continues to bring that same fire, that same focus, and that same unshakable belief in herself, her journey will stand as one of the most inspiring stories in modern softball. Sam Landry's story is a testament to what happens when passion is met with persistence. She has shown that it is possible to balance talent with humility, confidence with grace, and competition with compassion. In her journey, we see the best of what sports can represent. The idea that through discipline, resilience, and love for the game, we can achieve not only greatness for ourselves but also inspire greatness in others. Her name, her legacy, and her influence will continue to echo far beyond the diamond, serving as a guiding light for every young athlete chasing their own dreams. Thank you for spending this time reflecting on the journey of Sam Landry. If her story resonated with you, take a moment to share it with others who appreciate the resilience and determination of athletes like her. Like this video if you were inspired by her journey, subscribe so you never miss more stories that honor the legacies of athletes across all sports, and let us know in the comments what part of Sam's journey meant the most to you. Her story is one of passion, perseverance, and potential, and it will continue to inspire as her career unfolds.